Testimony is now underway at the sexual assault trial of Frank Stronach.
The 93-year-old billionaire businessman is facing 12 charges. CTV's Mike Walker has more from the first day of testimony, and we do want to tell you a warning right now because some of that testimony may be disturbing to viewers.
Billionaire Frank Stronach walked into the university courthouse for the start of his historic sexual assault trial. The 93-year-old businessman is facing a dozen charges related to 7 complainants. The alleged incidents occurred between 1977 and 1990. The first complainant to testify, a former employee who cannot be identified. She told the court she had a birthday party at Stronach's downtown restaurant Rooney's with co-workers in 1981. She testified Stronach surprisingly showed up at their table with a bottle of champagne. She then told Stronach that she didn't drink, but the next thing she remembers is being on the dance floor with Stronach. He's got an arm wrapped around me and his other hand in my crotch, adding she felt discombobulated. I knew this was something I didn't want. It was something I hadn't consented to. She testified that Stronach then shoved her into a booth. The next thing she remembers is waking up lying on her back naked and seeing her face in a mirror on a ceiling with Stronach on top of her. I feel someone having sex with me and I realize that it's him and I'm just very confused. She testified she felt terrified. I realized I am being raped in that moment. The Crown asked, why is it in that moment you realize you're being raped? She replied, because I knew I hadn't consented to any of this. I would never have slept with an old man, particularly an old married man. She told the court Stronach let her go to the bathroom, and when looking out a window, she realized she was at a harborfront condo. I'm terrified and naked and don't know how I got there, adding that I was fearing for my life at that moment. She testified Stronach eventually drove her back to her car at Rooney's and was acting like they were just on a date. The judge-alone trial is expected to hear testimony from the 6 other complainants. Stronach has pleaded not guilty to the 12 charges. Mike Walker, CTV News.